Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Noratika binti Abdullah Nawawi with metric number 280450 and I would like to introduce our group members, which is Ulfah Liana, Fatin Farahanin, Husna Iwani and Fatini Nurul Ashikin. In addition, we have chosen Prisma Textiles Sdn Bhd to conduct the problem-solving activity.
Hi and Assalamualaikum to my lecturer Dr. Anissa and all of my friends. I'm Fatima Ashkim binti Mahfiswa, bench number 280480 from Group 7 will conduct this presentation. The company that we choose is Prisma Textiles Sdn Bhd, owned by Miss Dalila Amalina binti Hamadi, related to the textile industry. Miss Dalila has a degree in accounting in IIUM and has been practical on audit firms. Miss Dalila inherited her father to continue this business after studying, and her sibling also involved in running this business. This company has around 10 permanent employees in the charge of the production department. This company has been operating for almost 10 years from generation to generation and located in Kota Baru, Kelantan. The company also has an online sales manager, 3 workers who manage the store department, 2 workers as human resource, 2 directors, and has an accountant. To this assignment, we conduct the interview to identify any problem related to the employees' behavior that Prisma Textiles Sdn Bhd face. Next, I will continue with the products that Prisma Textiles Sdn Bhd sell. As you can see, this company produces various types of the fabric such as pelikat cloth, which is branded as Gajah Duduk, Kuda Duduk, and Ayam Serama. Other than that, they also sell kaftan cloth and selling fabric from Indonesia.
Hi, I'm Noratika and I am going to explain about the main problem of the company. After interviews with Prisma Textile manager were conducted, we have identified some of the key problems faced by the company in their organization. One of the problems is miscommunication between the staff in the workplace. Miscommunication can be defined as misunderstand the aim of the message when co-workers fail to communicate properly. For example, when the manager of Prisma Textiles Sdn Bhd not be able to express ideas correctly, the employees will not understand the message to be conveyed and cause them to not be able to perform the task perfectly. Besides, the company is also facing errors in the financial statements, which stems from the negligence of their accountants who mistakenly recorded financial data. The mistake made by the accountant was that he had recorded a debt that should have been in the liability section but had been placed as an asset of the company. Furthermore, apart from organizational related problems, the company also had problems in managing inventory. Ms. Dalila stated that they still use Excel spreadsheets to record inventory inflows and outflows. Therefore, sometimes there will be an error in the calculation of the total inventory due to the large amount of inventory that is recorded manually. Lastly, Prisma Textiles have a problem with the attitude of their staff who do not perform the task well. In this situation, some of their employees are less focused on tasks such as late replying to customer message, not following instruction, delaying the delivery of orders, and so on.
Assalamualaikum and hi. So my name is Ulfah Liana binti Muhammad Siddiq and my mention number is 280444. After identifying and analyzing, there are some problems and issues that faced by this company. So we need to know what are the factors of this problem happen. So for the first one is miscommunication between the staff is one of the problems facing by this company. So the factor that leading to this problem is having unclear objective in the organization. All the decision making and decision objectives are made by the manager, while the staff work to meet those objectives. If the manager is unable to communicate effectively about the organization goal, the staff will have no idea what to do to meet those expectations. If manager fail to provide a clear instruction, the staff may confused and frustrated. Also can give the negative performance toward their job. Next factor that may lead to the issue of error in recording financial data due to negligence accountant staff is because of lack of knowledge about accounting system. Prisma Textiles Sdn Bhd only has one accountant to do all the accounting system. The staff that entering the accountant job scope may don't have the fully understanding about the accounting system, like do a simple error in recording an owner's personal asset as a business asset. After that, related to inventory issue, the factor that may lead to this problem is because of manual inventory documentation. Managing inventory with manual process is tedious and not secure. The staff may do some mistake that can give effect to the inventory, like inaccurate inventory counts. When do inventory tracking manually, chances of collecting inaccurate data is more because organizations store data in a spreadsheet and multiple staff can access it. As a result, data redundancy can arise, or data might be lost or altered due to human error and making the inventory tracking unreliable. Lastly, dissatisfied staff can negatively affect a company because they lack of interest with their job. The factor why the staff is lack of interest on the work is because of job dissatisfaction. Most staff want to perform job duties that engage and challenging. Job dissatisfaction happens when the staff perception toward their job are not met. It can leave them with negative perception and lack of motivation to do their work. It could be that the staff feel the work is repetitious, which causes lack of enthusiasm and little incentive to concern themselves with the workplace productivity. So, these are all the factors that may lead to main issue that faced by this company. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Fatin Farhani binti Muhammad Mujab, matric number 280460. After determining the main problem faced by Prisma Textiles Sdn Bhd, there is definitely an effects of the problems. The following are the effects of the problem encountered. Firstly, the use of manual method to calculate inventory increase the likelihood that mistake will be made during the inventory calculations process. Once the employee has confirmed the number of available goods, the information will be reported to the employee responsible for customer service. This employee will then determine if the customer request can be met. Communication issue between warehouse workers and employee who interact with customer, such as the actual warehouse stocks amount being less than customer demand. In that case, problem will arise where it will be difficult or impossible to meet customer demand, which is lead to internal strife and dissatisfactions among employees. This problem is because the primary supplier cannot be used if there is insufficient stock for the service. The problem is because purchasing from the primary supplier take longer due to the company location is in another country, thereby delaying customer demand fulfillment. When a company uses a secondary supplier, the price of the inventory are higher than those of primary supplier. This means that company profit margin goes down. Also, it is impossible to determine the company's status. The accountant for the company has made an error while handling the company transaction, which had led to the company financial statement being unbalanced. Due to this, the external auditor could not complete subsequent auditing tasks, which necessitated the postponement of tax payment. So, the company director have had to rush through making corrections and revision to the company financial statement over the past few years to determine the company financial status. Moreover, the existence of ineffective and unproductive place of employment. Due to the lack of the dedicated system for managing inventory, it is necessary to manually calculate the stock, which must be done repeatedly by several employees to ensure data accuracy. If there is a system that can handle inventory in a more precise and systematic way, then employee will be able to focus on another time-consuming task rather than this one. Last but not least, a waste of labor. This problem may occur if the employees hired lacks an interest in the company or a sense of responsibility associated with the position. They are not serious while performing the task, which increase the time required to complete a given task. The situations can influence the company performance. For instance, if there is a mass firing
of employees at the company. It is almost certain that its performance will continue to decline in the coming year, causing the company to incur losses. That's all for me. Thank you.
This is our framework which indicate the main problem of the company, which is miscommunication between the staff in the workplace. Next is errors in recording financial data due to negligence accountant staff, problems in managing inventory, attitude of their staff who do not perform the task well. The factors consist of unclear objective in the organization, lack of knowledge about accounting system, manual inventory documentation, and lack of interest with their job, followed by the consequences, which is internal strife and dissatisfaction among employees, the company's financial statement being unbalanced, mistakes will be made during the inventory calculation process, and the last one is waste of labor. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Next, I will explain the recommendation to overcome the problem that arise from Prisma Textiles Berhad. Firstly, the miscommunication problem between employees can overcome from time to time. In this case, it can be solved by address issue immediately and openly. Whenever a disagreement emerges among the employees, the manager must move fast to settle it. This example may help keep a feeling of peace in the workplace by resolving conflict quickly, and leaders should promote open discourse during this session. Second, for the problem of the accountant for the company has made an error while handling the company transaction, it can be solved by setting up a team that control the accounting report. This is because when the company does not use teams, the accountant works alone and the work cannot be done better by one person. In forming a team, that the manager, which is Mr. Dalila, needs to choose the right members to create an efficient leadership structure. Among the characteristics of effective teams is the ability of members, personality, allocating roles, different diversity, different cultures, size of teams, and the preference of members. Alright, that's all from me. I will pass the presentation to Husna Iwani.
Assalamualaikum and hello, my name is Husna Iwani binti Kamar Zaman, number metric 280448. So I will continue the part of recommendation to overcome this problem. Third, this company faced a problem in inefficient managing inventory. This problem happened because this company used the manual inventory documentation rather than use online system. So the probability to make a mistake during the calculation inventory process are high compared to the online system. In order to overcome this problem, the company need to hire a person that only focus on control and managing the inventory. He or she only need to focus on the managing inventory. In order to do this suggestion, it guaranteed that supervision and review are in place to catch the mistake. So this company will be prevented from the thief as it have a person in charge to managing and control the inventory. The last problem that face in Prisma Textiles Berhad company is the attitude. The attitude of the staff who do not perform well in their task. Why they do so? Because they have the lack of interest in their job. It will affect the company and waste of labor. Since in this company have unmotivating and lack of interest among their employee, so this problem can be solved by using the motivation tools, which is Abraham Maslow hierarchy. In this hierarchy, there are certain needs that the company should be alert, such as self-actualization, esteem, love and belonging, safety needs, and physiological needs. By using this theory, this company will able to get know about their employee as human beings. In conclusion, in order for us to complete the assignment, we use the primary and secondary research approach. For the primary research approach, we able to have online interview with the Miss Dalila, which is the founder of the Prisma Textiles Sdn Bhd. Miss Dalila helped us to give the straightforward facts and opinion about their company. We also used the secondary research approach used to get the further information about this Prisma Textiles Sdn Bhd through online resources. We use this qualitative data as we have the online session with the Miss Dalila, the founder of the Prisma Textiles Sdn Bhd. So I think that's all for our group. Thank you.